Hey guys, Metal360 Review is back with another review, and today I'm going to be talking about an album I really enjoy, which is Ice Nine Kills The Silver Scream. I have both the CD and the vinyl, so I will be showing them both off in this video, but I'm going to start with the vinyl. So, as a whole, this is the album that really introduced me to Ice Nine Kills. I heard about them around the time when they released Every Trick in the Books, which if you guys would like to see a review on, please let me know. But I didn't really decide to check them out, and I'm not really sure why. I guess my music taste just wasn't sort of to their sound at that time. But I decided to check out It Is the End, which was the last single they released for this album, and I was hooked, so I decided I would check out the entire album. So as you guys can probably guess, this is based off of horror films, or at least all of them besides one track is based off of horror films. The track listing is The American Nightmare, which is based off of Nightmare on Elm Street, Thank God It's Friday, which is Friday the 13th, Stabbing in the Dark, which is Halloween, Savages, which is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Jig Is Up, which is Saw, A Grave Mistake, which is The Crow, which is one of my favourite films of all time, Rockin' the Boat, which is Jaws, Enjoy Your Slay, which is The Shining, Freak Flag, which is Devil Reject, The World in My Hand, which is the one which isn't based off a horror film, which is Edward Scissorhands, Merry Xmas, which is Silent Night, Deadly Night, number 12, which is Love Bites, is An American Werewolf in London, and then the last track, which is It Is the End, which is just simply based off of it. So this is a limited edition version of the vinyl, which is limited to, or was limited to 500 in various stores. This is, I think it was called the Blood Splatter version, which as you can see is a clear one, which was dyed red with, well, dye probably, and with certain ones which stand out more to show off what's meant to be a blood splatter across it. Now this is actually a 2 LP, which they're both coloured the same, but they do have unique things about them. So this is the lyric books, a lyric book, or in this case lyric sheet, which I like a lot because it is actually done to look like a film script, including the fade in, which you can sort of see by here. It says like fade in and fade out, sort of to show that the song is ending per se. And then on this one, it is some nice artwork highlighting the members of the band, and then the back is blank, with it once again being the same as I said in this one. What I like is the actual artwork for here is a film reel, which if you actually look at it properly, it has their logo by here and it says Psychos Only. So I was really lucky finding this because it was near the sort of end of when I heard that these were being sort of distributed, and I was really happy with the price I picked it up for. I picked it up in my local HMV. And now for this, I'll show you the CD. You can see that image is by here. Now we can get a proper look at the sort of lyric book. So as you can see by here, it's very simplistic. It just says The Silver Scream by Ice Nine Kills. Same thing, but it's a much more nice layout for it, in my opinion anyway. And to show you the CD itself now, it is actually a close-up. I can show you, I probably know, it says there, if it would have focus, for Psychos Only. And overall, I think I really love this album. It was in my top 10 for 2018, and sadly I haven't been able to hear this live, but from clips I have heard of this live, it really sounds incredible. And Ice Nine Kills as general with this album, from what I understand, they really took up the notch with their stage antics, with all of them dressing up as individual sort of horror villains and such. Like, I know one of the guitarists dresses up as Jason and looks really convincing. The main singer dresses up as a version of Freddy Krueger. One of the other guitarists dresses up as George from It, and so on and so forth, as well as having various horror props around. But overall, with this album, it is very long. Rounded up, it's 50 minutes. However, they did release another version of this, which I don't have, which is called the Final Cut, which takes it to around 70 minutes, and there are 3 acoustics on it, a live version, a cover of Michael Jackson's Thriller, which is okay at best, and then a song which is based off of the Scream series, which is also one of my favourites, coincidentally. But overall, if I was to recommend any songs out to check on this album, I would recommend Stabbing in the Dark, Savages, A Grave Mistake, either or. I'd recommend listening to both since there is an acoustic version, and it is the end. Now, as I said, guys, if you guys would like to see me review every trick in the books, please let me know, as I would love to talk about it. But thank you guys for actually no. Before I do that, I would say this album for me is a solid 9 out of 10. I say it's a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10, as I think the song Freak Flag, sorry, is the weakest song in the album, and I feel like overall that pulls down the quality of the album quite drastically. Well, not quite drastically, obviously just down by 1 point, but it's definitely my least enjoyable track off of the entire album. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching, sorry. And I will see you in the next video. Anything you would like to see reviewed, comment down below.